Something is cutting straight across this entire image, edge to edge, and it is not the comet's tail. So, what is it, and why does it go in both directions at once? Most comets grow a tail as they near the sun, dust and gas blown back by solar wind, always pointing away from the sun, like a flag in a gale. But this streak goes both left and right of the nucleus at the same time, and no tail does that. What you're seeing here is something older and stranger, a dust trail. Not the dust being shed right now, the dust shed on every single pass this comet has made for thousands of years, all of it still sitting in the same orbital lane, like debris left on a racetrack that never gets swept up. This is Comet 10P/Tempel 2, and that glowing green cloud around it is called the coma, a temporary atmosphere of gas and dust, maybe 100,000 kilometers wide, that puffs up every time the comet swings close enough to the sun for its ice to boil off. The green color comes from diatomic carbon molecules reacting with sunlight. It looks electric, almost alien. And just below center, that tight, bright point is the nucleus itself, a chunk of ice and rock probably no more than 10 or 12 kilometers across, spinning quietly, shedding a little more of itself every 5.4 years. Now, look at the trail again, stretching off to the right from the nucleus on the left side of the frame. It gets thinner and fainter the farther it goes, but it keeps going, all the way to the edge of the frame. Here's the part that stops me. On July 20th, just days after this image was taken, Earth crosses directly through Comet Tempel 2's orbital plane. We literally pass through this trail. When that happens, the trail is expected to look narrower and brighter from our angle, like looking down the length of a ribbon instead of across it. And then on August 3rd, the comet makes its closest approach to Earth. It's visible right now in binoculars, toward the constellation Capricornus. A comet's tail disappears when it leaves the inner solar system, but its trail, that's permanent. Every orbit, it lays down another thin ribbon of dust along the same path. Tempel 2 has been doing this for longer than anyone can count, and for a few days in late July, Earth threads right through it. Does it change anything to know that some of those specks of dust will drift into our atmosphere? We'll be here tomorrow with whatever the selector pulls up next. Subscribe so you don't have to remember to come back.